Hey guys, I hope all is well. We meet again. Well, today I'm just here to give you just a few pointers about the personal statement. And I think I'm just going to read my personal statement and then use that to indicate how you should go about your personal statement. Please note, do not copy my personal statement. Just use it as a guideline to write yours because this is with the NIED already, and please copy it at your own discretion. I don't want any problem for you, so just use it as a guideline for you when you are writing your personal statement, okay? But before we get into it, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel because it's really going to help my channel grow. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so before we start reading my personal statement, I just want to go through some of the guidelines that they've given to you, more like pointers for your personal statement. So let's read the instructions first. It says, please type in Korean or in English. The essay must be single-spaced within 3 pages with the font Times New Roman, size 11. You can include the following items in your essay. Please delete the instructions before submitting the application. So once you're done writing your personal statement, you can delete this whole section. Okay? All right. So it says, the first point says, motivations with which you apply for this program. Second is educational background. Third is significant experiences you've had. Fourth, personal events that have had a significant influence on you. The fifth one is, if applicable, describe awards you have received, publications you have made, or skills you have acquired, etc. Others, extracurricular activities, community service, or work experiences. There is a last point there. It is recommended to submit a supplementary document that can prove what you have described in the personal statement. Please number each document and submit them as other documents. Other documents can be submitted in simple photocopies without authentication. So let's say maybe you did maybe a community service, or you have a work experience, or maybe some extracurricular activities or awards. Those documents, you can number them as other documents and then submit them, just simple photocopies of them without doing any authentication. Okay? All right. So let's start reading my personal statement with the part with motivations with which you apply for this program. I think I will start from there. All right. Okay. I want this one to be here so that I can use them as a guideline whilst I'm reading my personal statement. Okay. All right. Motivations with which you apply for this program. Okay, let's start with the first paragraph. Okay. Creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes, and art is what enables you to know which of these mistakes to keep and learn from. Creativity, as had been said, comprises of mainly composing what we are knowledgeable about in order to find out what we do not know. Hence, to think creatively, one has to look again at what he or she normally takes for granted. Art education is one of the most effective ways to foster creative thinking in students in order to face this changing and competitive world of ours. In Ghana, however, art education is undervalued. On the contrary, in different parts of the world, art education has become pivotal to the development of countries' human resources for individual and national development. Over the years, many researchers and stakeholders in the arts and education sectors have been investigating different approaches used by several countries to develop students who are creative and abreast of the current trends in the world. As a young professional with an intense drive of becoming an astute artist and educator, it is my goal to improve on my theoretical and practical knowledge to handle art courses with requisite skills and enthusiasm. I also want to promote art and art education in Ghana through research and advocacy. I believe that in Ghana, there is the need to advocate for art as a form and an education of thoroughness and rigor, because it is not just a visual material but a powerful outlet for a country's social history, cultural tradition, political values, and changing civilization. It is with these goals that I am vehemently motivated to pursue a master's degree in fine arts painting through the Global Korean Scholarship. So you see, this part comprises of the motivations with which I apply for the program. Okay, let's move to the second one, which is the educational background. All right. Following the study of art education undergraduate level, I had the opportunity to be exposed to a full range of courses such as landscape scenes, figure painting, general art studies, among others, all of which have reinforced and solidified my interest in pursuing painting further. As an undergraduate, I was able to cultivate the independent abilities that an artist must have and developed a keen interest and aspiration to work as an art educator in the near future. And I believe that the abilities that I have developed will support my further research and creative production as a graduate student. In addition to the courses I took, I was and still is an active participant in departmental activities and events. For example, I was part of the exhibition committee, and together with my colleagues and lecturers, we planned several exhibitions during the annual departmental week celebrations and graduation exhibitions. Also, I was able to improve on my teamwork, practical, and communication skills through class presentations, personal group projects, exhibitions, and internships. My zeal and hard work towards my studies earned me the award of overall best student in arts education second year, and further graduated as the top of my class with first class honors in 2019. So this part is describing my educational background, also highlighting certain achievements that I made throughout my journey as an undergraduate student. Yes, so I think the third one is significant experiences you've had and persons or events that have had a significant influence on you. So I think we can just read those parts also. All right. My experience in practicing art and teaching in the classroom has given me a broader spectrum in the field of painting. Creating artworks for people through freelancing has equipped me with the industrial feel of the art field. Also, working as a teaching assistant in the Department of Art Education, Painting and Sculpture Unit in the University of Education, Winneba, for the past 2 years has given me an exposure of practicing as an educator. These experiences are invaluable as I look forward to pave ways for me to further understand the theoretical and practical sides of painting. Furthermore, renowned artists such as Jonathan Agre, Betty Aqua, Dr. Theophilus Mensah have over the years abetted me to evolve and enhance my skills in painting. So you see, I also talked about certain people that have had significant influences on me and my practice as an artist. Yes, if applicable, describe awards you have received, blah, blah, blah. I've already mentioned that in the prior paragraph, yes. So now I'm going to talk about my interest in the university that I am applying to and why they should select me for this scholarship. Okay, so the final paragraph. My interest to study at Donga University stems from the school's recognition as one of the best in Korea, with a distinguished art faculty whose research works and projects have particularly intrigued my interest. I believe that through their graduate program, I will improve on my creative abilities, broaden my point of view, and cultivate the ability to be both an innovative artist and an influential educator. I am also confident that I will also be exposed to the latest theoretical and practical resources in painting to well position me to contribute to academia and the art world. Moreover, I would like to learn more and experience firsthand the diverse Korean cultural norms and values, places, and the gentle hospitality of the Korean people. It is also an opportunity to meet different people from different walks of life, gain deep rooted knowledge of their cultures, their way of life, which will help me to appreciate and present my own. I have no doubt that my pursuit for a master's degree through the Global Korea Scholarship Program will meet the criteria of the intellectual rigor that I have set for myself, my education, and for those I have promised to serve. So, you see, overall, even though they are saying 3 pages at most, you don't have to write too much because I feel sometimes we can overtalk. So just simplify everything that you want to tell them. Okay. Okay, guys. So well, as I said, just don't write all the 3 pages. You just have so much space to write, but I think you can just simplify everything within 2 pages. You don't have to override whatever you have to write. When you talk too much, sometimes you make certain mistakes and then you don't have proof to back it up. So just write simply and point out the key points that you want them to know, and just sell yourself to them very shortly. Okay. All right. So this is all I have for you today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. And as I said, please, my personal statement is just a guideline for you to write your own. So please do not copy. I beg you. Yes. And if anybody is planning to select a university from type A university, please kindly select Sokyong University. That's where I had my language study, and that university is superb. They have great teachers who are so selfless. They are so patient to teach you the Korean language, and I bet you within 3 months you'll be able to pass the Korean topic exam. Okay, so if you are planning to select a university from type A, kindly look up Sokyong University. Check their university file to see if they have like a program that you are interested in, and just send them an email or something to make inquiries and just apply to that university. Okay, the chances of getting that university is very high, like take my word for that. Okay. All right, so I'll make another video on the study plan, so stay tuned for that. All right, before I end the video, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right, thank you so much for your time. Just leave any question at all in the comment section and I'm going to answer you as fast as I can. Okay. All right, have a nice day. Bye.